Hi, third grade. Today we are going to do Unit 7, Week 2, Day 2. So let's get started with our drill sounds warm up. Repeat after me. A-R, car, R. O-R, horn, or. E-R, her, I-R, bird, U-R, burn, A, wash, ah. A, squash, ah. A, Alaska, E, ed, E, me, e. I, animal, or I. I, champion, e. U, up, U, pupil, u. U, flew, oo. Y, cry, I. Y, baby, e. Nice work. Now we're going to go ahead and watch our new concept for today. Here we go.
Hi friends, it's Mrs. Keough, and I'm back for Unit 7, Week 2, Day 2, Introduce New Concepts. Today we're going to be looking at why and suffix spelling rules about why. I want you to take a look at this word. Let's read this word, chill. So what does chill mean? Sometimes you can put your soda into the refrigerator to chill for a little bit. You might say, oh, that person is very chill. That means they're relaxed and calm. Or you might say, oh gosh, I've got a chill. It means that you're kind of cold. Well, remember that Y is not only a consonant, a vowel, it can also be a suffix. So when I add this to the end of chill, let's read this word together, base word, whole word. Chill, chilly. So if I am chilly, that means that I'm really cold, that I need to get a jacket or at least a light sweater to keep myself from being too cold or too chilly. Now, think about this word, chilliest. I have added my suffix est. Well, guess what? This suffix y will change to I when I'm going to add another suffix to it, because this word is going to end up with two suffixes. But we're not going to have the y. We're going to change the y to a suffix I. Make sure that stays there. My suffix I, and then add est. So if you can see that right there, I've got two suffixes on the end of this word. Let's go ahead and read this. Chill, chilly, chilliest. We had two other. So remember, we use est when we're comparing three things. So you might have a friend that is a little bit cold. The next one might be chillier. And then, so you might be chilly, chillier, chilliest, if you are the coldest one there. So now let's practice this. You're going to need to get your dry erase board and a marker. If you don't have that with you, get a paper and a pencil so you can pause the video and we can get started on that. So get your supplies. All right, let's come together and we are going to think through how to add suffixes to words when there might be more than one suffix, and one of those suffixes might have a Y. So let's figure this out together. Okay, be my echo. Dirtiest. What is the base word of dirtiest? It is actually the word dirt. So let's go ahead and we're going to think this through one step at a time. So the word is dirt. But if something is dirty, I'm going to have my suffix y. So for this one, I'll scoop the base word, circle that suffix. So we start off with this word dirt, but something is dirty. But we said dirtiest. So now that I have dirty, I want to add one more suffix, est, to it. So now what do? Even though this is circled because it's my suffix, I know that I still need to change the y to I to add est. So let's bring it down here. Dirt. Change the y to I, add est. Now let's mark this. Scoop that base word, circle the first suffix, circle the second suffix. So if something is the dirtiest, maybe it has the most mud on it. What would be the opposite of the dirtiest? That's right, probably the cleanest would be the one. I keep picturing my dog getting all full of mud. That would be the dirtiest dog. But the one that didn't get in the mud would be the cleanest dog. All right, let's try another word. Say the whole word with me. Loneliness. Well, the base word of loneliness we think of might be lonely. Well, let's take it back to the very base word, which is lone. Might be all by yourself. Lone. So let's go ahead and write lone. But what was the next word? Lonely. So if you are lonely, are you around a lot of friends? No, you might be by yourself, so you might be a little bit lonely. That is a suffix. But what was the whole word we wanted to get to? It was loneliness. So I'm going to add my N-E-S-S for loneliness. So now let's bring this all down and write loneliness. So I'm going to get that base, lone. Change, I have L-Y, but I still need to change that Y to I. L-I, add my N-E-S-S. Now scoop it, lone, ness. That looks really cool. So what would the opposite of loneliness be? Well, it would mean that you have a lot of friends. So you wouldn't be by yourself, you would have your companions with you. Good work today. Hope you had fun. I know I did. I will see you soon. Before I let you go, I wanted to remind you that you have your student notebook that you can fill out, your castle book, and on the bottom of page 38, you can add dirtiest and loneliness to that page. So you can do that now or you can do that later, but these are the words that you're going to want to add to page 38 of your castle book. See you soon.
All right, leave your dry erase boards and markers out because we're going to use those again in a second. And I just wanted to make sure that your page 38 in your student notebook looks like this now. Did you add dirtiest and loneliness, changing that Y to an I and then attaching the suffix? That should be what your page 38 looks like now. Okay. Keep those whiteboards and markers on out because we are going to, and keep your student notebooks handy too. We're going to learn a new sound-alike word or a new homophone pair in a moment. All right, before we learn our new homophone pair for Unit 7, let's go ahead and review these important ones from Unit 6. The first one is hi. Say it. Hi. Spell it. H-I. And show me the signal. Quick wave. Very good. Try this one. Say it. Hi. Spell it. H-I-G-H. And what's the signal? Very great distance. It's very tall or high. Very good. This word, say it. By. Spell it. B-Y. And what's that signal? If it's near you, it's by you. Good. Or it could be written by the author. This one, say it. By. Spell it. B-U-Y. Very good. And what is the signal? Yes, you're paying money but smiling about it, right? You buy something. And say it. Buy. Spell it. B-Y-E. Show me. Waving goodbye. All right, our newest one from unit, oh no, this is still unit 6, isn't it? Sorry. Say it, O. Spell it, O-H, and then show me. It's an expression of a feeling. This one, say it, O. Spell this one, O-W-E. If you owe me something, remember, you owe it. All right, here we go from unit 7. Say it, flour, spell it, F-L-O-U-R. And what's our signal? Sprinkle the ingredient, roll it, roll the dough on the flour. Good job. This one, say it, flour, spell it, F-L-O-W-E-R, flour. Excellent. And then that signal is pick it, smell it. Very good. All right, here is our new one for this week. Repeat after me. Throne. Throne. Spell it with me. Go. T-H-R-O-W-N. Throne. Now, if something has been thrown, here's the card. If something has been thrown, it means that something that has been forced to fall. So go ahead and we're going to add this definition into your student notebook. So find your sound alike section, I believe on page 108, 108. Find T-H-R-O-W-N, and let's get this definition down first. Okay, I went ahead and made my screen bigger. So take your time and copy this definition down on page 108. Something that has been forced to fall. Pause the video if you need some more time. Okay, now that we've written that definition, I think you can gather what the signal will be. Thrown. Okay, if you throw something. All right. The next sound-alike word, let's hit this arrow, is also pronounced thrown, but let's spell this version. Ready? Go. T-H-R-O-N-E. This one's that vowel-E word. And if you're not familiar, do you know this kind of a throne? A special chair used by royalty. So a king or a queen can sit in the throne. Go ahead and take your time to copy this definition down on page 108 as well. A special chair used by royalty. Pause the video to allow yourself enough time. All right, now for this signal, if you were to approach a throne, it is polite and expected that as a lady, you curtsy, and as a gentleman, you bow to the throne. So our signal for this, if you're a lady, you're going to curtsy, and if you're a gentleman, you're going to just bow, okay, to honor the king or the queen sitting on their throne. Very good. All right, now hopefully you still have out your dry erase board and marker because we're going to play a quick game of guess which one. All right, so I'll read a sentence and all you're doing is writing down the sound-alike word that you hear. All right, here's your first sentence. The luckiest man will sit on the throne. Throne. So take a second and think. That's our new sound-alike word. Is it this throne or this throne? The luckiest man will sit on the throne. Take a moment and write down that word. All right, let's spell it together. Go. T-H-R-O-N-E. Very good. Now show me that signal. I'm curtsying, right? Very good. Okay, erase that one and let's listen to the next sentence. Kendra had thrown it in the trash. Thrown. Which throne is that one? Look at your choices. Take a second, write it down, use your tools. Kendra had thrown it in the trash. Okay, let's spell it. Which one did you pick? Go ahead. Thrown, right? Thrown. All right, erase, and let's try another one. He had thrown the extra copies in the basket. Write it down. Which thrown? He had thrown the extra copies in the basket. All right, let's spell it. Go. Thrown. That's another one. Okay, next one. Was the young king sitting on the throne? Which throne? Spell it. Throne. Throne. And I'm curtsying. Very good. All right, your next sentence. Those are all male bunnies. Which male did you hear? This one or this one? Write down which male. Those are all male bunnies. And let's spell it. Go. M-A-L-E. Right, remember? Mustache, male. Very good. Okay, the next sentence. He guessed the pennies that I had. Is it this guest or this guest? He guessed the pennies that I had. Use your tools. All right, let's spell it together. Go. Guessed. Right, you think about it, make a prediction. Think about it, make a prediction. All right, and I have one more for you today. Are you ready? Which volcanoes did you study? Is it this witch or this witch? Which volcanoes did you study? Hopefully you know it's not the female with magical powers, right? We're not stirring the broom on this one, stirring the pot. So let's spell it. Go. W-H-I-C-H. Which? This or this, right? Excellent work on that. Okay, the last thing we did in class today was practice on paper making our uppercase G's and our uppercase E's. So if you're at home, you can, and you don't have these pages with you at home, just do it on a blank sheet of paper to practice. But I am going to show one more time how to form uppercase G and uppercase E so you can practice. All right, let's start with uppercase G. Here we go.
G is a skyline round letter. It starts on the skyline. Point to the skyline. Go back on the skyline, then go down and around on the grass line, and up to the skyline. Trace way down to the worm line. Loop back up to the grass line and make a tail.
Okay, and if you need to rewatch that, you know what to do. And let's remind ourselves how to form the capital letter E. Here we go.
E is a skyline round letter. It starts on the skyline. Point to the skyline. Go back on the skyline and go around to the plane line. Go back and around to the grass line. Make a tail.
All right, third grade, that's all we did in Fundations today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.